Hi there! In this video I'll be sharing holiday tips for gay dads, much of which is also useful for other kinds of parents, because after all, gay dads are first and foremost parents. Are you too frequently overwhelmed or exhausted by holiday stress? Would you like to enjoy more of your time with your children, family, and friends? The holidays can bring with it fun, celebration, togetherness, but unfortunately it can also bring with it stress, disappointment, and burnout, unless we set ourselves up for success. My first holiday tip for gay dads is to create realistic expectations about your time and money. So this might mean that you sit down with your family and ask what are the top 3 priorities that people would like to do during the holiday season? And maybe again, what are the top 3 gifts they'd like to receive? This is recognizing that it's unrealistic to expect that even if you went to every holiday event, even if you purchased all the gifts that were requested, it's not necessarily going to make everybody happy all of the time. So it's important to scale back, get involvement, collaboration, but also recognize that it's okay not to do absolutely everything on the list. My second tip is to create family rituals, even making your own traditions. So this is about focusing on experiences over expenses. For example, it could be an arts and crafts project, volunteering, lighting candles, playing games, gift giving, attending concerts or performances, gay men's chorus, whatever it happens to be, really focusing on meaning and memories, what's most important. Tip number 3 is to prioritize self-care so you can be more present with others. Watch this video I created here about self-care strategies if you'd like to learn more. Remember, there's a reason that the flight attendant tells us to put on our own mask first before placing the mask on someone else. Unless we're fully conscious, we can't truly be there for someone else, consistently and from a place of fullness. My 4th tip is to seek support from a trustworthy person who can truly empathize with what you're going through. This may be a partner, a family member, a friend, a therapist, someone that you can really truly let your hair down, be authentic, be real, knowing that you're not going to be judged, but rather you're going to be cared for and understood. Tip number 5 is to be flexible. It can be useful to prepare and plan, but we also need to let go of the outcome and let the chips fall where they may. If we're too rigid or too perfectionistic, it can increase our stress level and decrease our level of enjoyment. Tip number 6 is to manage any inclinations we might have to be super dad, aka Martha Stewart, Neil Patrick Harris, maybe the neighbor next door, whoever we idealize as the perfect parent. It's also important to recognize if any of this is connected to internalized homophobia, that part of us that heard message after message after message that it wasn't okay to be gay, let alone gay parents. Remember that we all have value and inherent worth that doesn't need to be proven. In fact, it can't be proven. It just is. It doesn't matter if you have the perfectly decorated house, the most well-behaved children, the perfect gifts. It doesn't change the fact that we are just essentially at our core inherently worthy and of value. So the more that we can do our own internal work around this, the more we can model this for others, including your children, the better they're able to really inhabit this themselves. Tip number 7 is to set boundaries with any particular family members that might be homophobic. This may include not spending time with them in order to protect your children, in order to model for them what basic self-respect is. I get that this is difficult during the holidays especially because there's so much societal emphasis on spending time with bio-family, family of origin especially. But you've created your own family, your own children, so it's important to prioritize that and again to prioritize modeling basic self-respect. I hope this helps you to enjoy the holidays more, if not survive it better. And I'd also love to hear from you any particular questions or topics you'd like me to cover in my next videos. You can email me at james@livingmorefully.com or leave a comment in the comment section below. Take good care.